of them peter out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Pluto's my hero, leaving all the best. You know my hero, the one that's on. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes.
Hey, everybody, it's the top of the hour, and this is still a comedy theater, even though you're not in it, which means we're not starting now, you silly goose. Go ahead and grab yourself a snack, something to drink, hit the toity if need be, and share out the link to your friends and family who aren't already in the stream. Regular exclusive blend will begin in about 2.5 minutes.
There goes my hero, he's ordinary.
Welcome to the Virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for regular exclusive blend. Please welcome to your screen your host, Ford Lawson.
Hey everyone! Thank you so much for being here with us on your screen. Welcome to Regular Exclusive Blend, a improv show with regular performers you've seen before and an exclusive guest. Your performers this evening are Jess Dupree, Andy Soroyan, Jesse Jones, and our exclusive guest, Olivia Walton. All right, so since this is an improv show, we're going to be making things up right in front of your very eyes on your screen, maybe for the first and last time ever. Normally, we'd be in the same space. I could ask you, audience members, for a suggestion to get us started. A little bit different these days. If you've been to the show before, all you have to do is when I prompt you for a suggestion, type it into the chat window of whatever streaming service you are viewing on this evening. Jesse will watch those come in. We will pick one and then get started. So tonight, let's get a suggestion of a color. It could be your favorite color. It could be just a color. Connection to you does not matter. I'm just looking for a color, something nice and colorful this evening.
All right. It's the race to see which service comes in first.
Oh man!
I'm gonna put money on Twitch.
Yeah, that's usually the safe bet.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
The underdog. Come on, Facebook. Come on, Facebook.
Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch.
Oh,
Come on,
yep.
Friendster.
First one in from Twitch is Teal, and then, oddly, YouTube with the next one, Cerulean, and Canary from Facebook. So then we got Pink also from YouTube. YouTube representing strong tonight. So Teal, Cerulean, Canary, Pink. As soon as I say that's what we've got, then the dam will break and they'll all come streaming through. But that's what we have for now.
All right. I think let's go with. Did any more show up?
Still not yet. They will. I just know they will. But this is what we got. We don't want to wait.
All right. I like Canary.
Canary.
Everyone else all right with that one? Canary?
Yeah, I like it.
That sounds great.
Love it.
Thank you so much for Canary. Here's the show.
So you can feel free to examine the different color swatches we have down there on the desk. Most of those colors we can have available, or we can mix them if that's what you're looking for.
Yes. I think a mix would be lovely. We're looking for something sort of yellowish, maybe canary, something along those lines. It's very important.
Sure. Yellow's big these days.
Yes.
You said we are looking for?
Yes, my fiancé and I are looking for.
Yes. We're looking for something in this hue. If you can help us, that would be wonderful.
Yes.
My apologies. I didn't notice you standing behind her there. I thought you were.
I look.
Sure.
He's over 6'6", but he's just an invisible man sometimes.
Nimble, light on my toes.
Aren't you?
Yes, stop it.
You two make a very handsome couple.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, okay.
We're getting married at the Bremerton Estates, you see.
Yes.
So, Canary is exceptionally important. If we don't have that style of yellow, that exact style of yellow, it's right out.
Well, I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't even know that the Bremerton Estates were still holding weddings.
No, they don't. They don't. But they are for us.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Well,
if you're referring to the incident that occurred the year that they stopped the weddings, that's...
I didn't want to bring it up, but I was. I was a boy when that happened. I grew up in this town, but I do remember it. I remember my father just going to his knees and weeping on our front lawn. So the only time I really ever saw him cry.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, it matters nothing to us, really. We're beyond all the superstition that followed that as well, you know, all the ghost stories and whatnot. My Benny and I don't care about any of that, do
Yes.
we, Benny?
Yes. Oh, no, not at all. Weep not! For weddings have returned to Brenneman.
Cut to
Well,
Okay, I've put salt around the entire estate. There's salt. You've got the soul lantern. We went to every room and we did the thing with the smoke and the sacred wood cleansed. So I think we're good, right?
Yes, I've dug up all the small pets and animals buried in the garden.
Yeah. Get rid of those. You don't know how long pet souls last.
They're the most angry when they rise again. I once had a ghost gerbil climb up my pant leg and try to enter me.
Jared?
He tried. He didn't. Don't worry, Samantha. He didn't possess me.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm talking to Jared and not a dead pet.
Oh, no, Samantha. You'd know right away if something like that was happening.
Do you hear that?
It's the breathing again. Hang on. I know what to do.
I thought you took care of the breathing walls.
It's all right. You have to use the giant exoplasmic inhaler at least twice a day.
Do you think maybe we're rushing this whole opening up the estate thing? Like maybe we're just not ready.
We can't afford not to, Samantha. This place is in shambles. And these are the richest, I assume the richest people we've ever hosted for a wedding based on the golden chariot they rode up to the house on.
Yeah. That's what happens when you run into people who run a franchise. Chariots everywhere.
Hello, we're here for the walkthrough. May we come in, please?
Yes?
Yes, one moment.
Wait, one moment.
I have to go upstairs and check the traps. Stop them off in the dining room and I'll be back.
Yeah, okay. Yes, you may enter the domicile.
Oh, wonderful. Hello.
Oh, you must be Samantha. Is that
Samantha.
right?
Yes. That's me. I'm Samantha. I run this estate. Yeah, I can start the walkthrough with the dining room. I can show you the dining room. So if you just follow me.
Wonderful, yes.
It's so beautiful.
Yes.
All the old wood and the beautiful tapestries and it's a very interesting painting there. It's like its eyes are watching me.
Yes.
They are watching you. So the dining room can hold about 50 people.
Yes.
But we can open up to the foyer outside so you can have an indoor-outdoor thing.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be a bother, but there was heavy breathing coming from the walls, yes?
Well, Jonathan.
Trust me. Sorry if I frightened you. Just hustling down from, I was in the upstairs. I was powdering my nose, and I have a little bit of asthma, but I'm all right now.
Oh, it was his asthma, Benny. It is asthma.
Okay, that's fine then. I just had a feeling in my soul that it emanated from all around, but it was simply your asthma. That's wonderful then.
Yeah.
Oh, I assure you, it's just a very old house. Oops, that's my timer.
Yeah.
Who else wants tea?
Oh,
We
And I'll be back with
mean-
some
we
tea.
If
use
it's-
screams to. We use Wilhelm screams whenever we need to set a timer for something. We can change it to any type of scream that you like, though.
It's a customizable scream. That's wonderful. Oh, well, all right, yes.
Yes, lovely.
And if I know that you are renting the entire home, but I must urge you not to touch any of the urns unless you intentionally want to be cursed and have your entire family line cursed. It's up to you. It's up to you. Don't want to stop you if that's what you really want, you know. But
Samantha, may I have a word with my fiancé for just a moment, please?
oh, of course, I'm going to. I'll be in the dining room. Just don't go anywhere else but the hall here or the dining room. Don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank
All
you.
right. Yes,
you.
of course.
Yes.
Benny,
Yes. Yes.
Benny, I know that your father really wanted us to be married here. It's a little creepy though, don't you think?
Don't mind the dog. Don't mind the dog. Just out for a walk with the dog.
Benny,
The creepiness really is. It's there's a sliding scale. I mean, this is not that different than some of the.
Benny,
Yeah.
Benny,
Yes. No, please. Yes.
I know that it has sentimental value to your father.
Yes.
Having grown up here on the estate as a boy,
Yes.
I don't feel right about it. I don't feel good about it, you know?
It's
Benny!
Oh dear.
I'm a very amiable chap, but yes, at this point, I do believe I'm starting to doubt our choices as well.
Hey, hi guys.
Yes.
Hi. Hope you don't mind. We're hosting a hunt. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a hunt going on with rich people.
Oh.
Not hunting other rich people. Or,
No.
hunting.
The pause. Yes. Wait.
This is just the mallard. He's actually sort of a household pet. He could kind of just walks in and out every once in a while.
It's simply the house mallard. It's fine. It's wonderful.
Would you all like some tea?
Oh. If you haven't gone to too much trouble, I would hope.
Oh no, I had the kettle boiling,
Oh.
but my timer was for.
It's wonderful.
You might want to make an extra cup. I think, Benny, wasn't your father going to be coming as well? Or
He had threatened to make an appearance, yes.
right.
Oh boy. Oh, we need to. Well, I hope he notifies us because it wouldn't be good for somebody to just pop up at a random.
Not that ever happens here.
Never happens. We just don't like.
I'll
Is the attic?
I'll go see if that's probably just my record player. I'll go.
I don't know that it's my place, but you all seem a bit skittish for a manor that you should be quite used to the ins and outs and creaks and groans. I don't know what is.
Oh well, we are very used to all of it, but we
Yes.
realize that other people might not be. For example, I
Yes.
just want to let you know that sometimes the walls will move. Well, it looks like they will move. And you will find yourself in a room without a door. Now, that happens with old houses all the time.
Listen, my good woman, listen. I come from a very long, creepy lineage of weird, foppish gents. I've seen and been around, grew up amongst the houses of the weird and strange. It's going to take quite a bit to frighten me and my beloved from this place with our non-refundable deposit on most of our sundries. So, if we could please...
Leave now.
All right, well, I'm just going to chalk that up to, it's a wash then. Can we leave then? That's going to be great.
He did say he had asthma. Perhaps it's, a throat air problem.
Samantha, get them out of the house.
All right, well, maybe we should head back to the car. What do you
Yes.
think, Benny?
Courthouse wedding it is.
I think we've seen.
All right, little buddy. I got you new seed. Let me just pull the feeder off the side of your cage here. And I'm just going to fill it up with some seed here.
Tony? Tony?
Yeah, what's up, Christine?
How's your little guy?
Philippe is so good. Christine, most mornings now when I wake up, the dread that I used to wake up with, it's not there anymore. I wake up and the first thought that I have is, I wonder if Philippe is awake. And then I come down here and he's always awake. Look at him.
Yeah.
Here you go, Philippe. I'm gonna put the feeder right back on. You can just go ahead and hop on your perch, and you can get. Oh, look at Christine. Look at him. Look at him, Christine.
I understand. I understand, sweetheart. I wanted to talk to you because I think you tend to spend a bit more time with Philippe than your children, or your job. Right?
I think he's grown a new tail feather. Philippe. Oh, you grew a new feather. That's so wonderful.
Your son would really, really appreciate it if you would participate in the drive-by birthday party for his friend.
Who?
Your son.
It's his birthday?
No, it's his friend's birthday. He wants to do a drive-by happy birthday for his friend. Your son Jeremy wants you to drive him.
Now?
Well, it's now.
Well, it's just, this is generally the time of day that I spend with Philippe. I like to make sure that he gets some face time with me. Isn't that right, my little buddy?
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Philippe will be there when you come back.
Well, I know that he will. It's just that I feel like keeping a routine with those that you love is really important. That structure shows them, hey, I have a discipline enough to show you that I love you.
Right.
Smothering
I
you.
haven't. What's that?
Smothering you. Smothering.
Oh, Philippe. Well, Christine.
Mm-hmm.
Look. Just go tell Joel I'll be out in a moment and I'll warm up the car, okay?
Your son's name is Jeremy.
Right.
Okay, all right. I'll put you to your word. Warming up the car. Okay.
She can't understand you, only I can.
Connected. We're connected.
We are. I thought about the advice you gave me last night before I went to sleep. It just seems like a big jump in my life, you know?
All you need is me.
Sometimes it's hard to admit the truth. The truth is I believe you. Honestly, all I think about is you now. There's sometimes I'm sitting there looking my family in the face and my thoughts aren't with them at all. My thoughts are always with you. My thoughts are in the cage with you. I'm in the cage with you. Metaphorically, I feel like I'm in a cage.
Get free. Get free with me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Philippe, you and I are gonna get free together. This house, I never wanted this house, Philippe. I was talked into this. I was pressured into this. I never wanted it. Kids, I never wanted them. I never wanted them.
Wanted them.
That's right. I never wanted them. It's like I built my own cage around myself.
Cage.
Right. Exactly. These clothes, I don't like wearing clothes. I never have liked wearing clothes.
Clothes never.
You know what? No.
Never clothes.
No. You know what? And we're leaving. You and me, Philippe. We're leaving right now. We're just going to go over the back fence. You and me.
You and me. Let me free.
Yeah, all right. Let me just open up the cage here, and I'll just grab you. Come here, buddy. Okay. There you are.
Free.
What?
Free.
Philippe, wait. Philippe.
Free.
Oh my.
Daddy? Oh!
Free.
Daddy!
Philippe! Don't hurt Philippe! Don't hurt Philippe!
Free.
He's killing me, Daddy!
Oh, God! Don't hurt him! Don't hurt Philippe! Oh, Philippe, come to my finger!
Free.
Oh, Philippe, there's blood everywhere. I think we should go. You'll never leave me, will you, Philippe?
Never leave.
I'll never leave you either. All right. On to our new life. I'm opening the back screen door. I'm stepping out into my new life. Oh, look at us.
Scene.
All right, Spartans, come in and get it. Everybody gather around. Garrett, take a knee. Everybody. All right, Spartans. I don't know how else to put this, but this is a bloodbath. This is I've never quite had to figure out a halftime speech for something so terrible, so insurmountable. I'm supposed to come up with a way to pep you guys up and give you hope for the second half. Let you guys know that there's still a chance. There's not a chance. There is zero chance in hell that we will be able to come back in this game. This is not, before you start thinking, this is not some sort of reverse psychology to try and build you up like, oh, I'm giving you an insurmountable task that you're all going to be able to rise up and conquer through your indomitable. No. I've got the car warming up right now. I don't want to go back out there. You've embarrassed me. You embarrassed my father, Coach Dad. You embarrassed my grandpa, Coach Pappy. I can't go back to any of this. You have destroyed my livelihood.
And
Spartans.
the game. We destroyed the game, Coach. We rolled this sport in the mud.
Yeah.
TW. You handed that ball to that defensive lineman when he came to tackle. You handed it to him. You gave him a little salute, and you gestured for him to run by you. TW. That's not.
Yeah, that was great, TW.
No. See,
Yeah.
that what I'm saying is no. That
you
was
guys.
no. That was not. That's not great. That's the opposite. As a running back, you are supposed to run by the defensive lineman with the
ran
ball
back.
still in your hands. No.
I ran back to our end zone.
Yep.
I ran back.
Yeah, that was your second carry for negative 24 yards. You ran back. You actually ran through the back of the end. So that was a safety. So you're responsible for 9 of the points right there. of the other team. What I'm saying, TW, is you're just a symptom of the larger problem that is the Spartans, TW.
I mean, Coach, I just want to say thank you. You know, you're being so honest with us right now. I think it's a big step for you.
Yeah. Thank you, Coach.
Bobby?
Yeah, that's me.
Bobby?
Yeah, Coach.
If I was sure that I could get away with it, I would strangle you to death right now and leave your body under the lockers.
Oh, wow.
That's
nice. That's a nice place to put a body.
No, I mean, that's not even a very good hiding spot. It would be found immediately. I would have to be absolutely certain that I could get away with it scot-free, but I would strangle you, looking straight into your eyes as the light went out, and I would feel nothing because it wouldn't do nothing to save this game. Spartans, I just don't know where to go from here. I don't know what to do.
You could insult our just get real. Tell us that our families don't love us. Tell us that we're never going to amount to anything.
TW, I thought this was all pretty well implied. I can't get any more real than telling you.
You gotta get everybody, Coach. You gotta get. I mean, look, Alex down there. Alex put the ball in his shirt. He put it in his shirt, and he just laid down.
Mm-hmm.
He just laid down. He almost popped the ball.
I thought it looked funny because it looked like I had one really pointed boobie.
It did. Yeah, Alex. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know the strategy there, Alex. If you thought that maybe they wouldn't then hit you, that you had some sort of deformity, they would take some sort of pity on you. I'm not sure what that was, Alex, but you wound up under a pile. So if that was your plan, then that didn't follow through proper.
I just like boobies.
Alex, that is the first thing that has made any sense through this first 30 minutes of football. Spartans, I have a love for this game, and you are making me question everything that I've done in my life up to this point.
Sir, Coach, we love it too.
Yeah.
We love it too.
Yeah.
Gary W., you, Gary F., and Gary T., you're supposed to be my defensive backs. You're supposed to be preventing forward passes. Throughout the entire second quarter, you, Gary W., Gary T., Gary F., were making daisy chain crowns on the 30-yard line.
And they turned out real good, Coach. You see this?
That's sizing so good.
The braiding that I did right here, that is specific.
Didn't have to take his helmet off neither.
It took at least 3 plays. At least.
I am in no way questioning the craftsmanship of your daisy chain crowns. They're exquisite. If this was some form of contest for making the best foliage headwear, then we would be up by as much as we are currently down in this football contest. It'd be flipped on its head.
Oh, then why don't we just flip it on its head?
Let's flip it on its head. We hear you, Coach. We flip it on its head.
No, flip it on its head.
Flip it on its head.
That'll be easy because we're wearing helmets.
Yeah.
I think I get it.
I got it. Do what we're doing, but backwards.
Yeah.
On our heads.
On our heads. Yeah.
You know what? If that's what you're going to take out of this, and if it does anything to improve anything, then you go ahead, you bottle that up, and you use it. All right, Spartans, shit couldn't get worse. Put it in here.
All right.
Flip it on its head on 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip it on its head.
Flip it on its head.
Theme.
I'm thinking of talking to my father this afternoon.
Gonna talk to Henry?
I was thinking about it, trying to formulate exactly what I'd say to him.
Well, I mean, if you don't show up to work tomorrow, I guess I know what had happened to you.
Well, that ain't that funny.
You think he'll take it all right, what you did?
Knowing my father, knowing his temper, no, I don't think he's gonna take it well at all. Shit. I told him I shouldn't be in charge of dynamite. I told him. I said to him, look, I'm great with a pick. I'm great with a shovel. I'm not the man who should be in charge of dynamite. And my father, he's like a broken record who always says, listen, this mine has been in our family for 3 generations, and the owners of the mine are the ones who should handle the explosives. He never listens to me.
Bobby, for what it's worth, I think you're one of the most responsible and well, you know, smart owners of the mine out of all your family. You've shaped it up real well. It's just that one incident last week with Jeff. And the guy.
Yeah.
Still hear the screams when I dream. Sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
Well, it just seemed like a good idea at the time. I mean, I think about the conversation I had with him all the time. You know, he and I were sitting in the break room discussing dynamite.
You mean that these 2 pieces of dynamite is all we're gonna need to blow a hole as big as me?
Well, that's the thing with dynamite, Jeff. It's the power per molecule is much higher than other types of explosives.
And Bobby, if I lash these 2 pieces of dynamite onto a rabbit and send him down the tunnel, what's gonna happen to the rabbit?
Well, I mean, that's where my thinking came in. I mean, the rabbit's gonna get blown up, but if you think about it, you know, this is something that my father never thought of, Jeff, is, you know, sometimes to get into those hard to reach spaces, you got to get yourself a creature that can go into the spaces. So I'm thinking to myself, well, a rabbit, I mean, they're, you know, real pliable, and they like burrows as it is. So I figured just strap the dynamite to the rabbit and sort of shoo it into the mine. It's going to find that little crevice. And I'm telling you, Bobby, I think there is a humongous load of coal down there.
Well, I think it's worth a try, and I'll go in first so I can make sure the path is clear enough for the rabbit when you send him down. Just got to make sure there's nobody else down the mine, I suppose.
Sure. Now, Jeff, I know you had some hesitations about the rabbit. I just want to make sure you're all right with that.
I'm coming around to it, Bobby. I know that they're creatures like us, and sometimes creatures don't make it all the way through, and I'm coming around to it. I just want to make sure we don't use a rabbit that I know, you know.
I shouldn't have believed him. I should not have believed him. You know, my father always said I was a terrible judge of character, and clearly Jeff was not being honest with me. I mean, my God, I didn't even monitor him. He went down there with the rabbit, and then he instantly, you know, put that rabbit in a safe spot, and he strapped that dynamite to himself. What was I thinking?
Bobby, listen to me. Listen to me, Bobby. How would you have known? How would you have known that he was still down there? He didn't give you any warning. He just ran right down with that rabbit. He was like a rabbit. He might as well been a rabbit. He just wasn't your fault, Bobby. You can't be so hard on yourself. Your father, well, hopefully he understands.
Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow if I come back in whether or not he understood.
Tag Olivia.
Hey there, Pop.
Barbie.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Still free country.
Thank you. New hat?
Bobby, you gonna fiddle dick around all day, or you got something to say to me?
Pop, there was an incident. With some dynamite.
Uh-huh.
And Jeff.
Yep.
And well, Jeff's in a better place now, but it was a mess, Pop. And you know, I wanted to come and say to you that I hold myself personally responsible for it.
Hold on.
And I understand.
Hold on. When your men got blowed up with dynamite?
Yes, sir.
Instead of rabbit.
Well, yes, sir. I mean, I instructed him to use the rabbit.
So what you're saying
But
is you still got one perfectly good rabbit?
well, I mean, we did retrieve the rabbit. It actually made it out alive, and we did retrieve it.
Well, sounds to me like you got a bonus rabbit.
Well, right. I mean, sure. So you're not mad, Pop?
Well, you think that's the first worker blown up by dynamite?
I don't know, Pop. I never heard you speak of one before.
No, you ain't.
Oh. I think I get it.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there ain't no trace of Jeff left, I'll tell you that much. I mean, you know, he was carrying those sticks of dynamite right in his hands, and my God, I mean, he was vaporized. There's nothing down there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there ain't nothing to find or investigate. I mean, it's as though Jeff never existed.
Mm-hmm. Getting a little too happy about it.
Oh, right. Sorry, sir.
There's a balance.
Yes, sir. Well, Pop, I'm glad we talked about this. We don't talk much these days.
No, we don't. So you'll see yourself out then.
Yes, sir. And I'll make sure we put that rabbit to good use then, all right?
Uh-huh. Don't get mushy now.
Scene.
Oh. Your coat looks absolutely stunning today.
Thank you. Sorry, felt a little shy there. I can't believe you're talking to me.
Well, of course. Why wouldn't I talk to someone with such an illustrious, beautiful coat as yours?
Oh, thank you, Matilda. I've always admired your coat as well.
Oh, thank you. I tried to do the best I can with what I have, but clearly yours is above all the rest.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Matilda, it means a lot coming from the prettiest bird in the whole aviary.
Oh, of course. Of course. Of course it does.
Eeyore! Eeyore!
Oh, that was the macaw. He's one of my heroes.
Really?
Yeah.
He's your hero, Sarah?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's really magnificent, don't you think?
Well, I guess so. Why don't I call him over?
Oh, no, don't do that. I couldn't talk to.
Eeyore! Eeyore!
Hi.
Hey, Diesel.
What's up, ladies?
Hi.
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 Whoa.
I just wanted to introduce my friend Sarah here to you, Diesel.
Got a very nice bunch of plumage there, Sarah.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Diesel. That means a lot. I think you're one of the most beautiful birds I've ever seen.
Thanks, Sarah. It's awful sweet of you. You and the ladies been out by the pond this morning?
Yeah.
Just released a whole bunch of kippers.
Oh,
Some real feeding frenzy.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch my bird weight, though, you know. Bones are only so hollow.
What? Whoa. Always with the wise cracks. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can get my beak wet, but I'll see you two around. I hope to see more of you, Sarah. Yeah!
Oh gosh, Matilda, I've never talked to Diesel before.
Sounds like this is just a day of firsts for you.
Why are you being so nice to me? I mean, I really appreciate it. You're like the coolest bird in the whole place. Just, oh.
I have to be honest with you, Sarah. I'm leaving. And I need someone to take my cool spot.
You're leaving the aviary?
Yes.
Oh, they're transporting you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I'm getting out, Sarah. I'm getting out and I'm going to be free. I won't be caged anymore. Yeah.
Congratulations.
But I've chosen you. You will be the new cool bird.
Oh, all right. Sarah, you can count on me. I'm going to be the coolest bird here. Ah! I'm going to be the coolest one. And I'm going to show all the birds how cool I am.
Yeah. I think you can do it.
Thanks,
Cut to a montage of Sarah's attempts to be cool with the other birds.
Oh, hey, Harry. I noticed that you needed some more seed, so I decided that I brought you some more.
Sweet, thanks.
Oh, hey, you maybe want to take a bath together? Wah!
I'm good.
Right?
Free! Free!
if you need help washing all the blood off your feathers, I could help you with that.
Ah. Ah. Awkward. Awkward.
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Cut to the pond with Diesel.
Hey, Diesel.
Hey, Sarah. Here you've
So-
been given a cool seat.
Yeah. Now that Matilda's gone, I'm like pretty cool now, you know?
I can tell.
Yeah. Just you know, I really feel like cool should maybe also include being like nice to other birds, because I feel like that was never really like a thing before. But birds don't seem to care very much if you're nice to them. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I guess. Mostly, I've noticed that it's not the things you say, it's the things you do.
Yo.
And you do that plumage real well.
Thanks, Diesel.
You should try strutting a little bit.
Strut?
Yeah, when I want people's attention, let everybody know that I'm cool, but also a decent bird. I do a little strut like this.
Wow. Oh man, that was really beautiful.
You give it a try. Give it a try. So let that out. Let it out. Let's see what your strut looks like.
Okay.
Oh my God. That is the most breathtaking thing I've ever seen.
You think so, Diesel?
Yeah, everyone should see that. Yo, everybody, get down here to the watering hole. Check out this strut.
Cut to the aviation caretakers. No, the one. What? What are they?
I've never seen this behavior before. I think there may be disease running through the population.
No, I just wanted one good piece. One good piece.
Thank you for coming back for me, Samantha.
Well, I know I have to, because, I'm curse bound to the house anyway, so I can only go so far away.
Once we get this backyard tent up, this wedding that I can't believe is still happening, over with, we'll burn this place to the ground.
Yeah. We'll put something else up instead.
I was thinking I'd like to open up a fish and chip shop.
I was thinking the same thing.
Cut to the future fish and chip shop.
Oh.
Okay.
Excuse me. I have to take care of something on the walls. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, the fry is done. The fryer is done.
Got it.
Samantha.
I got it. Not a problem.
Is the cod sandwich good?
Oh, yes, our fish and chip sandwich is the best around. Oh, that means you're our lucky second customer. And you get the meal half off. Just please order something before you leave.
Sorry, there's a lot of ducks.
Thought it was a boy duck.
All right, I'll get a small catfish poppers.
One small catfish poppers.
I'll get a bucket of hush puppies.
One bucket of sleepy dogs.
I get what you did there. And you know what? Let's get one of the cod sandwiches. All right, two cod sandwiches.
I recommend the cod.
I'm already. All right,
Highly recommended.
three cod sandwiches.
3 times the fun sandwiches. All right, that'll be $4.50 and 1 year of your life.
Wow, this is reasonable. All right.
Scene.
And that's our
Show.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Olivia, for being our exclusive guest this evening.
Yay.
Hope y'all had fun with the make-em-ups. I'm going to turn it over to Jesse. What's going on? What's happening? Is there more tonight? Is there some tomorrow? What's on
us.
All of those
menu?
things. All of those things are true. And it just happens that this is just the first half of tonight's improv night. We've got at 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock, in an hour and, let's say, 5 minutes, it's Sacramento Improv Theater. They're going to give you some short form. So you got your long here. We'll give you some shorter at 9. It's an improv night. It's going to be wonderful. And then tomorrow, our friends from Portland, Spec Script at 1 in the afternoon, because they're just Portland and they're contrarians. So that's going to be a fun show. I forgot the episode or the shows that they're doing. They have comedians write a script for a TV show that they've never seen, and then they do a reading of it. It's a lot of fun, but I've forgotten what they're doing tomorrow. Just tune in at 1. And then later in the evening, we're going to be doing something with Alyssa Cowan. Well, we may be doing Humble Bumble. We may be doing something else. Who knows? But if you want to check out the full calendar of events, go to stabcomedytheater.com. It's all there. Or, actually, I just realized, I don't know the last time I'll get to that. Or, just scroll down. If you're on Twitch, the calendar is below you. But yeah, thank you one more time, Ford, Andy, Jess, and Olivia. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
That was great. So in the meantime, let's move our Twitch audience. This is always a tough thing. We're at the top of the hour. All of these theaters that we follow, their shows are probably it's hard to say who's going to be continuing past the top of the hour. So let's just spin the wheel. Let's send you over to Manager's Comedy. Who knows? Hopefully they'll still be going. And thank you again for joining us. We will see you tomorrow tonight. Come back in an hour. Come back at the top of the hour. We'll be here.
Food, come back
for more. Yeah, go enjoy these guys, then come back and get more improv from Sacramento Improv Theater. We'll see you in 63 minutes. God damn it.
Freaking Wilhelm.
All right.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you
1 second. Oh. All right. See you in a bit.